I actually think it helped accelerate us into the NIL era that we are in 2023, but really got introduced in 2021. Not to say that we wouldn't have gotten there eventually, but I almost wonder if we got there on an overdue yet hastier timeline because of the melodrama, the saga that was this case with all of these schools, Chris. And so because of that, ironically, had name, image, and likeness rules been in place in 2014, 15, 16, 17, I would argue that the FBI's investigation into corruption and bribery in college basketball might not have been on, good ground to even get off the ground, period. It might not have even come to pass, come to be. But because it wasn't, we saw all these schools go through all of this nonsense. And yes, the IARP for the most part was a huge waste of time, took way too long to resolve. And now finally, it's unreal that this took more than 6 years from that fateful late September afternoon when federal investigators, got up in front of the media, held this big splashy press conference and proclaimed, "We have your playbook." In the end, yeah, Rick Pitino got fired from Louisville. Sean Miller eventually got moved on from Arizona. He's back at Xavier. Pitino's at St. John's. There have been some parts that have been moved. Some schools had some self-imposed bans. But ultimately, this was not the catastrophic, world-shifting event that I think some people thought it was back in 2017.